A book or a letter in a dream also signifies fame or public knowledge. If one sees himself carrying a sealed letter in a dream, then it means that he will receive confidential news or a report. If a book or a letter is carried by a child in a dream, it means glad tidings. If it is carried by a servant or a housekeeper, then it means glad tidings and good news. If a letter is carried by a woman, then one could expect a quick relief from his trouble. If the letter which the woman is carrying in the dream is an open letter, and if the woman is wearing a veil, it means that the news she is bringing must be treated carefully. If the woman is wearing perfume, then one could expect good news and a commendation for his work. If one sees himself holding a closed book in a dream, it means the end of his life in this world. If one sees a flyer or a public announcement in display by the authorities in a dream, it means that he will gain leadership, happiness and income. If one sends a sealed letter to someone, which is returned to him unopened in the dream, it means losing a war to one's enemy. If he is a merchant, it means that he will suffer losses in his business. If he is seeking marriage, it means the denial of his request. If one sees himself carrying a book, a record, or a letter in his right hand in a dream, and he had an argument, or a confusing deal, or doubt about something, it means that he will bring clarity to that problem. If he is incarcerated or he is suffering from persecution, it means that he will bring proof of his innocence and escape from his difficulties. If he is depressed, it means that he will be able to dispel his worries. If he is traveling in a foreign country, it means that he will find a way back to his motherland, where he will find happiness again. Carrying a book or a letter in one's left hand in a dream means that he has done something bad, or something which he will regret. Carrying a book in the right hand denotes a prosperous year. If a stranger takes one's book away from him in the dream, it means that someone will take away from him his most precious and endeared thing. Tearing a book into pieces in a dream means getting rid of one's trouble or becoming free from trials or evil encounters and receiving benefits. Holding to a sealed book, decree, or a letter in a dream also signifies abiding by the rules of one's superior. Holding a sealed book in one's dream also signifies success, leadership and honor. If one is seeking marriage and sees a sealed book in his hand in a dream, it means that his betrothal to someone will end in marriage. Seeing or receiving a blank letter or a book from someone in a dream means absence of his news, or not knowing where he lives. If one sees a book descending to him from the heavens and if he thinks in the dream that he understood the contents, then whatever good or bad news it brings, it will be the same in wakefulness. A book in a dream also represents one's companion, or an intimate friend. Seeing a book in a dream also could signify recovering from an illness. A hardcover book, if the content is unknown, represents dishonesty, deceit, a cheap product, or selling a sealed package with undisclosed contents, or it could represent an old woman. Bringing books into one's home in a dream signify hearing news about an honest and a pious person, learning happy stories from a reporter, or becoming acquainted with religious thoughts.